What's good, everyone, and welcome back to Awkward FIFA. Today, our special guest is, due to popular demand, Christopher Hamill. How you doing?
Very good, thank you, sir.
Good, good.
There's some very dry palms you've got there.
Don't lie, man. I just cream my hands. He's lying. My hands are quite.
Vaz them up, they are.
Oh, that's
smelling lovely.
That's just an out of context FD, isn't it?
What, Vaz them up?
No, I've just creamed my hands.
You man are so dirty. Anyway, you know how it goes. Awkward FIFA.
I do. This is one of my favourite strands on Squad Goals. And congratulations on 25,000 subs, by the way.
Thank you, 26 now.
Super proud of you, boys. So,
Don't try and sweet us up because we've got some awkward questions for you. Yeah?
he knows I'm bad. He smells the vulnerability. I've not been good at FIFA since 10, 11.
10, 11.
Jesus
Ooh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got 3 tiers, as you know. Tier 1, that's the, mediocre questions, throw-ins, corners, and goal kicks. Tier 2, that's when we crank the heat up a little bit. That's the fouls, free kicks, and penalties. And then Tier 3,
Oh, yeah.
pew, 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 pew.
God.
Tier 3 is goals conceded, red and yellow cards,
Yeah.
and crossbar and post. That's the questions that, make you sweat a little bit.
Yeah, Jalab's going to slap me about, mate.
What can I
Hopefully he
say?
does.
I've practiced. I get paid to practice now. It's a great life I live.
That is actually so true.
Someone also made a very good point that tier 2 was free kicks, fouls, and penalties, which are also just free kicks.
Oh yeah, you smart.
And fouls, yeah.
You smart. Maybe you should come on and take our place. Let's get into it.
We're playing in Scotland, so it's got to be in the snow.
Yeah, always snowing in Scotland. It's like north of the wall in Game of Thrones.
How many times have you lot actually played each other? I'm sure I've seen you play each other.
Oh,
That was a
finish.
I'm blue.
Oh.
We go into the game.
Okay, so we're about to kick off, and as we're about to kick off, I'll give you a few light questions, just
Okay.
to warm into Awkward FIFA. Have you ever regretted posting something on social media?
Oh, that is a very good question. I once said something pretty unsavoury about...
Oh, that's a corner.
Quite
So,
clearly,
that's a
I
tier
can't
3.
concentrate on the question
Tier 3
and
question
play.
covered in already.
Like, this could be a cricket score. This could be a cricket score. Oh, he's taking the corner while I was looking at the camera.
Oh, Zach!
He's
tried,
showboating.
he's really tried.
Showboating
He's really
early doors. Tell you what, I once, I don't know if I was going through some sort of breakup, but posted like Eminem's lyrics to Beautiful on Facebook. And all my cousins are older than me.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
You was one of them guys.
my cousin John was like, "You're a f***y," and I was like, "Yeah, fair enough. It's not aged particularly well." I came across a little bit emo.
Tier 3 question, as Zach had a corner. What's the biggest
3?
secret
Oh yeah.
you've kept from your parents?
Oh, the biggest secret.
Yes.
I'm a bit of an open book, I used to get a little bit of a complex when I was younger that I'd feel really guilty if I'd done anything and I had to tell my mum, like allow my dad. But I remember I stole a chocolate bar from my... Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh no.
Go on, Zach. Finish it. Oh, he's chopped him. Oh, Zach. Unlucky. Oh, it's in. What a goal.
I thought I'd screwed
What a
that.
goal. Love
I thought I'd
that.
absolutely screwed
Love
that.
that.
I'm pressing X for standing tackle, even though you've told me it's circle. What am I doing? So I've got to answer that and the goal question.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be a long old half, isn't it?
Go on.
13 minutes, unlucky for some. I remember stealing a Lion bar from Mrs. Davenport in year 1.
Mad. Oh, that's year 1.
Yeah.
You were stealing already, though.
Well, early doors, mate. Life of crime. And I remember feeling so bad about it. I used to feel it in my chest.
Yeah.
This is the guilt complex I'm alluding to. Yeah, I remember eventually confessing to my mum about 3 months later, and she was like, "Well,
3 months later.
We've got to go buy her another Lion bar.
what a torrid 3 months for me as well."
All right, cool. As you conceded, you've got another tier 3 question. And this...
Does that go down as a shot on target?
This
Maybe hope.
it's kind of, you have to think
Go
about
on.
this one, or maybe you don't. If you had to kick one member out of FD, who would you get rid of?
Oh, wow. Brilliant. Like, this is definitely going to become a HR issue.
Oh, he scored again. Come on, Zach. This is what I need.
Why are you doing
Come on, tier 3.
I was like, screw it, let's have a shot from outside the
That was an
box.
absolute
Not
dinger.
hoping it would go in.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine being pulled up by, you know, senior figures at
No,
Sky.
this is all
Sky
lie.
for this. So,
This is all lie.
my manager said that if he had to let someone go, do you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to say you because I think you've got a career in you as a semi-professional footballer, and maybe
that's what you need.
Maybe that would give you the kick up the arse that you need to pursue that career. Although you've been touting yourself as a right back, and I think that's owing to a lack of confidence. You definitely should be a central midfielder.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm going to take that on the chin, even though it's, you know.
Go on, son! Oh, I've had a shot.
Unlucky.
He's growing.
Unlucky,
in
that's a
stature.
corner. But as you conceded again, yeah, I'm going to take that on the chin as the one that you wanted to kick out. Yeah, I'm going to take it on the chin.
You know I can't answer that.
And I'm going to ask you, what is the worst thing your girlfriend has caught you doing?
I've been with her for a very long time, so
Yes.
she knows.
So there should be a few things.
There's not been many nasty surprises for her. Like, she's known these from day dot. The worst thing I've been caught doing by my girlfriend. Oh wow. I mean, there's the classic, isn't there?
What's the classic, dog?
She's like, Chris, why are you watching? why are you watching women that are old enough to be your mother? Is that a shot?
Old enough to be?
Yeah, I mean, she knows I'm into older women. They're my vice. They're my weak spot.
Any particular reason?
I don't know. I think it might have been because of American Pie 2. Do you remember Stifler's mum?
Stifler's mum. See,
Yeah.
I sang that on Agony Uncles.
No, you sang Stacey's mum.
Oh, Stacey's mum.
Yeah.
Stacey's
See, I watched-
mum has got it going.
Yeah, I sang
I'm
it.
all over the content. No!
Oh, yes! We've got another goal. This is going to turn into a cricket score.
It is. I told you, this is... Scott Arfield with the brace. He's absolutely toilet. What's the worst thing I've done? Well, I once rang her while I was drunk, and I told her I said I got something to confess, and she was like, "Oh no, what's he done? What has he done? Like, is he kissed someone else at university? This one else at university, and she was in Liverpool, I was in Nottingham." And I went, "I've got something to confess."
What was that confession?
I'm so drunk. And she went, she told me all this the next morning. I can't remember. And I went, apparently I went, "I think I'm a vampire." I was so drunk, I thought I was, one of the undead.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I'll take that as the worst thing you've done, even though I know there's probably worse. Since you conceded again,
Yeah, brilliant.
this one's a kind of light-ish tier 3 question because I feel like you're going to
Okay.
concede a lot.
Yeah, because you mean I'm ripping through the questions.
Yeah. What is your
Oh
biggest
my
guilty
days.
pleasure that nobody knows about?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Massively into candles.
Is that a guilty pleasure?
It's not even a bad thing. It's
That's
quite
the
good.
truth. I absolutely love candles.
Like, as in, love candles, as in you can light it and just sit next to it and just be like,
How have you made candles? How have you made candles weird, bro?
No, but you just said you're into candles, bro. I'm trying to think of all angles.
They relax me. I really like a bath as well. Not necessarily guilty pleasure.
Half time, 3-0.
Guilty pleasure. I like to sometimes imagine what it'd be like if I was 3 inches taller.
We know what D's is.
Looking at the top of someone's head and thinking, this is a new vantage point. So,
I mean, you got anything on the level of Doogies where it's like,
what, biting his nails?
oh god, yeah, that. Or sitting in the bath listening to Lana Del Rey.
See,
That's pretty
it.
sad, man.
No, but you just said that you like baths, and I can imagine your baths with candles around it. And that,
Yeah.
So that's
God. But guilty pleasures, it's like unexpected things, that he likes, or like guilty pleasure would suggest it's a little bit twisted, right?
yeah.
Because I was going to say, I also like rain noises. That's my jam, rain and wind noises as well when I can't sleep, when I can't relax.
Okay. I'm gonna reel through some of the fan questions because
Alright.
some of them are quite interesting. Why do you have an obsession with thick thighs?
Thick thighs. I mean, that could have been an answer to a number of questions that came before this. Big old legs. Come on, Keeps!
Oh, it's not going. Oh, unlucky.
Damn it.
Tease you there. Tease me. Thick thighs. I mean, we all know I'm a little bit out of proportion. I'm definitely not as small as people make out. I tell people I'm 5'10" and 5'9". I just have to accept that. But my legs, are massively out of proportion, and it means that I lack speed. But what I lack in speed, I make up for in longevity.
Okay.
And
you say that a lot.
It's the Celtic thighs, mate.
Okay.
Where do you get it from?
But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, it's
I actually think I'm relatively tall for a Hamill. My family,
For a Hamill.
like, a family reunion is like it's like the opening scene in The Hobbit. You know, when they're all just fucking singing and dancing around that table. Genuinely think that the further north you go, just the smaller people get as well. I come down to London and I feel like fucking Stuart Little the first week.
Oh shoot! Oh!
I am
Unlucky.
rubbish.
Unlucky.
And on women, you know, I don't discriminate, man. I like all sizes and all proportions. It's fine with me. But
Fair enough. Go on, Jalab. Go on, we need a goal. Oh, unlucky. That's a corner. Come in. Oh.
Oh, playing it out.
Lovely.
Deserve a lot of credit for
Next
that.
fan question. If Joe and Pat
Yeah,
were hanging off the cliff
yeah.
and you could only save one person, who would you save and why?
I don't know if I've got the upper body strength to pull Pat up, but I might have to be Joe. What, he's a big muscular guy, isn't he? Joe's a little rake. If I had to save one of Joe or Pat, I think he recently picked Pat, didn't he, on one of these episodes?
Because of Sunday vibes.
Yeah, just because we're reliant on sometimes if me and Joe are scheming, if we're doing our, you know, producer duties behind the scenes.
Or we've gone out on a
Yeah,
Wednesday.
we've got a get out of jail free card in Pato who can just reel off ridiculous knowledge about X, Y, and Z. All right, I'm gonna pull Joe up just on the basis that it's easier.
Okay. Next question. What happened at Babs leaving during Ireland?
What? Oh, right, okay.
What?
Babs leaving, do? I was very, very pissed.
You know what's so funny? Every time I speak to someone about this, he's leaving you, yeah. Everyone's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And literally, Zach's reaction proves that you lot were all finished.
What did you do?
No, I mean, I just got drunk early doors, didn't I? I think the only reason like people remember me being that drunk is because I showed tremendous powers of recovery. People didn't think I'd make it out, and I did.
In Ireland.
Yeah, we're out
I
late,
thought you meant
weren't
here
we?
in London.
No. Yeah, I mean, at the height of my drunkenness, I challenged Millard to a game of pool, and because I'm pretty decent at pool, but he smacked me about because I was absolutely off my tatty bojangles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quality. Babs leaving do, and
It really was.
and
then he came back.
next to that club, the club we were in, there was like a bit of what was it? What would you describe it as, Jalab? It was like a walking centre for people that have just had a a very good time, and we didn't.
Oh, that's off the post, so that means.
Oh no!
Mad.
Yeah, there was a walking centre next door, and we didn't realise there was a walking centre. You know, medical professionals in there doing their bit, saving people who have been sitting on that, and we kept playing like knock a door run and like just getting like, might have got my bum out.
You got your bum out.
No, they ended up letting me have a walk around because I didn't. But I don't remember. But I was told that I was obviously being drunk, and I didn't believe that there was a
medical centre.
it was a medical centre, and they ended up.
You've played dangerous.
Ah!
No.
Yeah, they ended up letting me in to have a walk round. Like they gave me a little tour of it at night. You know, they're very.
While you were drunk.
Yeah, very welcome.
Mad.
Very welcoming. No, I was good value though. Like I wasn't being aggressive or anything. It was all love.
We're very rarely aggressive.
It was all love, baby.
We can't deal with a fight, so that's why we don't get into them.
I've been in a fair few and I've been knocked out in every single one.
That was the next question.
Yeah,
what's your worst experience in a school?
Oh!
Oh yes, Zach. Oh, Zach.
Jumped the gun there, didn't you?
To be fair,
Connect, man.
he did have a corner, and also he did hit the post, so I should have one coming up.
Yeah, go on. So my worst experience in a fight?
Yeah.
I just never won one. So I remember.
Have you ever been close to it?
At university, I got clocked by someone, and I ended up having to go and get my eye glued back together. And I was really paranoid. That I was going to the nurse. It was the worst thing that could happen. Like what is the worst thing that can
lose an eye?
Yeah, what is the worst thing that can come of this? And she just looked at me stone cold in the eye because she's been dealing with drunken, stupid people all night. And fair play to her, like being a nurse. Yeah, she just went retina detachment, and I went, "What's that?" And she went, "You go blind in one eye." And I was just like. God. I was just ringing Lauren like 6 missed calls. She was like, "What's up?" I'm going blind.
You know what's so funny is that the girlfriends have to deal with all the panic that comes. Oh my
good
gosh,
game.
that is funny.
Good game.
Good game.
Well, resilient
I
second
mean,
half.
You saved your second half.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
I've got a
highlights.
question. I've got a
Yeah,
question.
you've got a question and you've still got a few more because
Right.
that's the aim of the game. So Zach, What is the worst feature of someone in the office? Like,
Oh,
out of
mate.
everyone.
Some people don't know how to eat without them, like, just without making a noise.
Pinpoint that person.
Half the people in the office, like, they know who they are. They know exactly who
Wait,
they
am I one
are.
of those people?
On your day.
Oh man, I didn't even know.
On your day. Like, sometimes it is, mate. Nah, sometimes it's like, okay, like someone's ill and they're like, okay, they don't really understand. Or someone's got, but like when you've got headphones on, people don't hear themselves. And it's not one of the worst things in the world.
Nah,
You ever got in first thing when Doogie is taking down a packaged sandwich in the morning and then half a litre of milk?
Yeah, he's very, oh my god.
Mate, I don't you
Everyone
don't know
can hear
the
it
noise
on
is.
that
The
video.
noise
It's so
is
funny.
mental.
Sounds like the U-bend in a
It's
sink.
like he's trying to race to finish it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Like he's in prison and someone's about to take it off him.
Yeah.
Like it's just like...
Before you go
Yeah, that is
ask
a bit nuts.
what's the best feature on or the worst feature on a body? And I was like,
Oh no,
Jesus.
that's
That's
extreme.
harsh.
That's not
That's
not this program.
Yeah, Jesus.
Chris, your
Oh.
next question is when's the
Squad
last
goals,
time?
embarrassing bodies, yeah.
When's the last time you cried?
I mean, how deep does this get?
I don't want to cry right
Time
now.
was.
A Star is Born.
Yeah,
The scene where Bradley Cooper tells his older brother that he idolised him and not his dad. And I think it's Sam Waterston. And he's like reversing out the drive, and when he's like looking to reverse, like he's got tears in his eyes. And it's that man-on-man love that makes me upset. Yeah.
All right. On a lighter note,
Yeah, please.
what a year supply of uppercut hair gel or a Celtic season ticket?
Brand deal.
I mean, who's
on my
pa-
favourite club.
who's paying for the petrol to get to Celtic? That's about a 10-hour drive from London.
Okay, now all transport is included. That is a big question because you do your hair every morning and all
Yeah,
that stuff, and
I
you've been
mean-
Celtic a few times, so you know.
I'm gonna have to go with the hair gel.
Yeah.
Because if I work 5 days a week, 12 hours a day, and then piss off to Scotland for the weekend, my girlfriend will leave me. So, and to be honest, that 10, 12-hour trip for St Mirren probably not worth it. So,
Fair enough. All right, this is the last question.
The big one.
I don't say that because I don't know if it's that big. You know, we've gone through the big ones.
Mate, I actually think we just do this on purpose now. Like, out of context, Football Daily watches this and goes, yes. Yes.
the big one.
I've
The
got it.
biggest one. All right, cool. What is the most awkward interview you have had to do to date?
The most awkward footballer. I mean, my first interview was so nerve-wracking, and it was Julian Green, who had just come back on loan from a second division German club to play for Bayern. I think he just scored a hat-trick against Inter Milan. He was touted as like the next big thing. It didn't really work out, but I remember that being thoroughly nerve-wracking. Do you know what? A lot of footballers, I've been pleasantly
Ballo?
surprised. I've been pleasantly surprised a lot of the time.
Yeah, Bella was bad.
Yeah, Balotelli, but I feel like it wasn't Balotelli's fault. Like that was just
Yeah.
bad organisation. He sat there, he'd given a decent interview to, what was it, French media, and then we were just like set up in the middle of a five-a-side pitch. It was dark, there was strobe lighting, there was big bassy music, and he just clearly wanted to get out of there. That was not a great interview though. That was not a satisfying interview, the Balotelli one.
And on that note, Hamill, thank you very much for joining
Thank you, mate.
us on Awkward FIFA. You wasn't that good on FIFA,
wasn't,
but your
mate.
answers were, you know,
Awkward enough.
and awkward. So, you know,
Yeah, well,
Is there anything you want to plug? Because that's what we do in this section. This is where you can plug whatever you want.
Whatever.
Anything.
oh, well, if you've not heard of this small show called Sunday Vibes, when does this go out?
Probably next week at some point.
Oh, then watch the most recent Sunday Vibes. And,
You got your own channel?
I have, but I always feel uncomfortable plugging it
Plug it,
during
dog.
working time.
Plug it,
I mean,
dog.
I feel like I've inadvertently done that now, so...
What's
you know,
it called?
I'll get in the comments. In my own time. You know, so good decorum.
Okay, and as always, guys, like and subscribe and get your questions in and let us know who you want next on Awkward FIFA. See you guys later. Bye.